Welcome to the CanadaQBank website walkthrough and demo. Our QBanks are continuously updated to reflect changing examination content and testing patterns. We have helped thousands of medical students and physicians from 175 countries pass the AMC CAT of Australia, the MCCQE Part 1 and MCCQE Part 2 of Canada, the PLAB Part 1 of the United Kingdom, the SMLE of Saudi Arabia, and the USMLE Step 1 of the United States. As soon as you purchase the subscription from CanadaQBank, you will receive an instant confirmation mail with your login, password, and membership details. Enter your name and password in the account login section that can be found on the top right-hand corner of our website and click Login. You will now be taken to your dashboard. On the dashboard, you can see all the question banks available and your subscription details. The Testimonials section. This section shows you all the latest testimonials received from students with their actual scorecard. Number 1. Create Test. To create a test, simply click on the Create Test tab. This will launch a test window with the most commonly used test criteria. You can also customize the test according to your preferences. You can choose the test mode, the difficulty level, multimedia or regular text questions. You can choose the subjects, used or unused items, or your preferred combination. Next, click on the red Create Test button to launch the test. In the test window, you will see the exam interface. You can choose either the vertical version or the horizontal version of the interface. The interface also allows you to customize your settings, such as font size. You can flag the questions within the test window that you want to review later. There is a timer which shows the remaining time in the test window. Click on Lab Values to see all the normal lab values for blood and urine tests. Next, you have the calculator. Click on it to launch the calculator and make the calculations if the question requires you to do so. The Notes box allows you to write down any notes or note down the points you want to remember from the questions. These notes will be available in the My Questions section of the Members area. For each question, select the answer you have decided to be correct. You can also strike out the answers you think are incorrect. Then, select the Next button to move to the next question. Once you end the test, you will be able to review all the MCQs and the explanations. Number 2. Review My Tests. After the completion of a test, you can review the questions and see which you got correct and which incorrect. Below each question is the correct answer and detailed explanation. If you would like to save a particular question for further review, click Add to My Questions. Number 3. Study Topic. The Study Topic section allows you to study several topics at a time. Simply choose the subject from the drop-down menu and choose the topics you want to study. Next, click the Study Topics button. This is a valuable study tool to review key topics before taking your exam. Number 4. My Questions. Now let's have a look at the My Questions section. Here you will get access to all the questions you had marked for later reference during your tests. If you have added a question to your My Questions section, then you will review it here in the My Questions tab. If you have added a flag to the doubtful questions that you want to learn about later, you will find these MCQs under the Flagged Questions section. If you have added your notes within the MCQ, then you will be able to review it within the Questions with Notes section. Number 5. Overview. Here you will see your performance, and on the right side, you can see a graph that shows the average performance of all the other students taking the tests. There are 3 separate performance graphs available in this section. The performance graph will be calculated according to the timed mode, untimed mode, and tutor mode. The Test Progress section. In this section, you can see the summary of your last 10 tests and your performance on each one of those tests. This section helps you to track your learning progress over time. The Overall Performance Analysis. In this section, you will see how many distinct questions you have used from the QBank and how many MCQs are remaining. In the My Status sections, you will see how many MCQs you have answered correctly and how many MCQs you have marked incorrectly. Performance Analysis by Categories. In this section, you can monitor your performance according to the subject. You will see how you're performing in each of the tested subjects. You will be able to identify your weak subjects, and you may choose to invest more time on that particular subject or practice more MCQs. The Standard Deviation Graph. This graph allows you to monitor your progress and provides a visual representation of where you stand in the competition. The bell curve shows how the majority of the test takers perform. The farther you are to the right, the better it is for you. A high percentile usually translates into excellent performance score on the real exam. That completes the walkthrough of the CanadaQBank.com user interface. Subscribe today and pass your exams with the highest scores possible.